Welcome to my channel Simple Concepts by DJ. Today we are going to discuss a new problem that is based on the topic sequence and series. Okay, so this is the problem. So between 1 and 31, m numbers have been inserted in such a way that the resulting sequence is an AP. AP stands for arithmetic progression. Okay, and the ratio of 7th and m minus 1th numbers is equal to 5 by 9. Find the value of m. Okay, so here what they are telling is, they are telling that from numbers starting from 1 till 31, m numbers have been inserted midway between 1 and 31. Okay, such that the resulting sequence is nothing but will be an AP. So the sequence will be an AP, and they are telling that the ratio, now they are talking about the ratio in the second part of the problem. They are talking about the ratio of 7th and m minus 1th numbers. So 7 and m minus 1 are numbers that are being inserted between 1 and 31, because they have told that m numbers have been inserted. So m numbers means from 1 to 31, you also have 7th term, you have 7th number, and you also have m minus 1th number. Okay, so if you take the ratio of the 7th number and m minus 1th number, see, the value of the ratio will be 5 divided by 9. Okay, that is 5 upon 9. Now what they are asking is, since they have inserted m numbers, they are asking the value of m. So what is the value of m? So our duty is, we need to find the value of m. So before proceeding into the problem, there is a general condition. Okay, the general form. We'll have a look at the general form that is being existing for this problem. I'll give this general term. For example, you consider a term A, okay, a number A. You have a number B. Okay, so in between this A and B, okay, in between this A and B, if you have, if there are n numbers that has been inserted, so n numbers have been inserted, so n numbers have been inserted, okay, between n numbers have been inserted between A and B. Okay, so if n numbers have been inserted between A and B, so now what will happen for the, if you want to find the common difference, see, AP means you'll have a first term, you will have a last term, you'll be having a common difference. So because they are telling that the resulting sequence is an AP, so we need to follow whatever thing is that. If it's going to be a GP, means we need to follow a GP. If it's going to be HP, harmonic progression, we need to follow the rules for harmonic progression. Now they are more concerned about AP, so we need to check out what are the rules, what are the general form that is existing for AP. So if there are two terms A and B, and if there are n numbers have been inserted between A and B, so what will be the general form of the common difference? Common difference is generally denoted as small d. Okay, this is generally denoted as small d. So small d will be, it will be nothing but the difference between B and A. So what is the difference between B and A? It is nothing but B minus A divided by the number which they have been inserted is n. So n, you need to increment n with plus 1. Okay, so it will be n plus 1. So this is nothing but the common difference. Common difference is nothing but the difference between the last term and the first term divided by this number. N should be incremented by 1. So it will be divided by n plus 1. So this is the value of general form, general expression for common difference. Okay. So now see, they have told that you are inserting numbers, okay, between A and B. So the general form of the numbers that has been inserted is, for example, the general form of the first number that has been inserted. Okay. So if you want to find the general form of the number that has been inserted, the first number that has been inserted will be, it will take of the form A plus 1 into D. So that will be A plus 1 into D. Okay, this is the first number. This is the form of the first number that has been inserted between A and B. Let us assume that this arrow is there, no? So this arrow, okay, let us assume that the general form of this number, okay, which is being inserted over here, will take this form a plus 1d. Similarly, when another number, the second number will be inserted, right? So the second number will take of the form a plus 2 into d. Similarly, and so on. So what will happen for a plus 7d? For example, if it's going to be for seventh term, it will become seventh term will be a plus what n, a plus 7 into d. It will become a plus 7 into d. Similarly, for m minus 1th term, if it's going to be for m minus 1th term, for m minus 1th term, it is going to be a plus m minus 1 into d. Okay, so this is how the general format of the numbers exist, okay, which is existing between a and b. This is the general form of the number. So in between a and b, you have numbers will take the form of a plus 1d, a plus 2d, a plus 7d, a plus, here it will be see, in our problem it has given a plus m minus 1 into d, but for n it will be a plus n into d, a plus n into d. Or you can take like instead of putting as a plus nd, I can put a plus n minus 1 into d, a plus n minus 1 into d. So these are the general terms, okay. So these are general terms. As you know that the first term will be a, the last term will be b, okay. This is for your understanding, I told you. So d will be b minus a divided by n plus 1. So now we are getting into the problem, okay. So they are telling that from 1 to 31, that is from 1 to 31, 1 to 31, okay, you have m numbers have been inserted. So they are telling m numbers have been inserted in such a way that the resulting sequence is an AP, and they are concerned about the ratio of 7 and m minus 1th term. So here you will be having the 7th term, here you will be having the m minus 1th term, okay. So now if you want to find the common difference, so this is, so now common difference, okay, so common difference, which is denoted by small d, will be, common difference is d equal to b minus a. So it will be 31 minus 1. So 31 minus 1 is nothing but 30, okay, divided by this m plus 1, okay, the total number of numbers inserted between the first and the last term, that will be added by, that will be incremented by plus 1. So this will be m plus 1, m plus 1. So 30 divided by m plus 1 is nothing but the common difference. So we have found the common difference. So what is the first term here? First term will be a equal to 1. And what is the last term? B. B is equal to 31. Right? So first term is 1, last term is 31. So now let's get into the problem. Now they are asking, what is the 7th term? Okay, the ratio. So they are asking ratio of 7th and m minus 1th term. So it's better we need to find the value of the 7th term. So the 7th, the inserted, or you can write it as like 7th inserted number, okay, or inserted number 7, inserted number 7, okay. This will take of the form a plus, okay, 7 into d, but we know that the value of a is 1. So I'm going to substitute here. It will be 1 plus 7 into 1 plus 7 into, for time being I'm not going to substitute the value of d, okay. So let the value for d be as it is, okay. So I'm putting as 1 plus 7 into d, okay. So now then what will be the inserted number for this m minus 1 term? We need to find the expression. So inserted number that is nothing but m minus 1. M minus 1 is equal to a plus, instead of 7 I'm going to substitute m minus 1, m minus 1 into d. So which is nothing but a, the value of a is 1. So 1 plus m minus 1 into d. 1 plus m minus 1 into d. So I got two equations, one for the 7th term and another one for the m minus 1th term. So two terms I had got. So now what I'm going to do, See here they had already asked the ratio. In the question they had asked a ratio. So ratio means 7th and m minus 1. So it will be 7th term is nothing but 1 plus 7 into d divided by this term, that is 1 plus m minus 1 into d, m minus 1 into d, which is nothing but 5 divided by 9. That is 9, that is 5 upon 9. So this is the expression. Now what we need to do is we need to simplify this. So how we need to simplify? So I am cross multiplying this. So if I cross multiply, it will become 9 into 1 plus 7 into d, which is equal to 5 into 1 plus m minus 1 into d. So this will be 9 ones are 9 plus 9 sevens are 63. 63d is equal to, now I am multiplying this term here. If I multiply, see it will be 5 into 1 plus m minus 1 into d will be md minus d. md minus d. So here again I am multiplying it with 5. 5 ones are 5 plus 5md minus 5d. So this is nothing but 9 plus 63 into d. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this one, 9 minus 5. 9 minus 5 is equal to 5md minus 5d. This plus 63, when it comes to the right hand side, it will become minus 63 d minus 5d minus 63d. So 9 minus 5 will be 4, which is equal to 5md minus 63 plus 5, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it will be minus 68 into d, minus 68 into d. So this is what we are getting. So now keeping this equation here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to write 4 equal to, see 5md minus 68d. So common term is d. So I'm taking the d outside. So it will be d into 5m minus 68. It will be 5m minus 68. When I take d outside as a common term outside the bracket, it will become 5m minus 68. 5m minus 68. So here what I'm going to do is I'm going to substitute the value of d. The value of d common difference which we had found is 30 upon m plus 1. So that is nothing but 30 upon m plus 1. 30 upon m plus 1 into 5m minus 68. Okay, this is equal to 4. Now I'm going to take this m plus 1 to the numerator of the left hand side expression. So it will be 4 into m plus 1 will be equal to 30 into 5m. 5m minus 68. So this will be 4m plus 4. 4m plus 4 ones are 4. 4m plus 4, which will be equal to 30 into 5. What is 30 into 5? 5 zeros are 0, 5 threes are 15. 150m minus, what is 30 into 68? 68 into 30. 0, 0, 24, 2, 20. So you will be getting 2040. So it will be minus 2040. Right. So we are having this m term. So I'm going to take this m term 150m to the left hand side. So 150m, when it is taken to the left hand side, it will become minus of 150m. So 4m minus 150m will be equal to minus 2040 plus 4. When it is taken to the right hand side, it will become plus 4 will be converted into minus 4. minus 4. So what is 4m minus 150m, which is nothing but minus 146m. Minus 146m. This will be equal to minus 2040 minus 4. It will become minus of 2044. So the value of m will be minus of 2044 upon minus of 146. So 2044 divided by 146 will be 6 into 14. So 146 when I multiply 14, so 146 14s are will be 146 into 14 yields 2044. 146 into 14 will yield 2044. So therefore the value of m, is 14. So therefore the m value will be 14. So this is the final result. Okay. So they are asking us to find the value of, by giving the ratio, they are asking us to find the value of m. So based on this we have solved and we have found the value of m. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I hope this video will be very interesting and informative.